There's still this situation in St. Cloud, Minnesota, where 9 people were injured in a stabbing attack. ISIS quickly took credit for the attack, calling the attacker, a soldier for the group.
Well, joining us now to weigh in on these lone wolf attacks is global security expert Robert Caltabiano. He just retired from the Secret Service last month. Robert, thank you so much for joining us again.
Absolutely.
Okay, so in this case, you see they apprehended someone.
Yes.
What are the odds, however, that there is a larger apparatus at work here, that maybe there are other people involved?
I think, Oliver, what we want to look at is if we put a million pieces of a puzzle on this table right here, and right now our law enforcement out in New York and New Jersey and in Minnesota are taking bit by bit, piece by piece, and trying to put that puzzle back together.
Okay.
And so I think over time, within probably the next few days, we're going to know a little more about whether this man acted alone or did he have help. And so just bit by bit today, I think we're going to see a lot more about it.
You know what always boggles my mind in these cases? We'll hear that, this person traveled abroad and went, to Afghanistan for a few months and came back and, he was cleared from this, this background check, or this person was on a watch list and, still slipped through the cracks. How does that happen?
Well, just look at it for a minute. The word watch list, this person wasn't obviously watched. He went back and forth to Afghanistan. It comes to really show us that, we're still playing catch up. They're doing a fantastic job, but people do slip through the cracks. And we live in a free society, so you can come and go as you please. And so this person did have one incident with the police where he allegedly tried to attack his sister. That obviously didn't stop him from going back and forth to Afghanistan. But I think it also has to come back to the fact is we, as American citizens, need to get more involved. People, I've read in reports that people finally realized that there was something different with him.
Right.
But nobody ever said anything.
Right.
You hear that in a lot of cases. To the San Bernardino case, people will say, well, this person acted this way at work, or I suspected something was going on at the house.
Well,
and say something.
Is that the key then? Yeah. Because, as you said, the police are trying to put this together. They're a reactive force. They can only move once something has occurred. Is it up to the people out there to say, I saw something and put that together?
I think we have to be more responsive as citizens, as people living here in this country free. And so if you see something, if it kind of smells or you're not too sure about it, does it hurt anybody just to say something to somebody else and say, hey, what's going on here? And I think maybe, just maybe in this incident, if somebody would have finally said something, maybe we could have stopped this before it actually happened.
People say, like in the attack in Minnesota, ISIS claimed responsibility. Does that even matter who claims what? Terrorism is terrorism. So we haven't had any claims of responsibility yet in this case. But decipher all of that for us.
Well, ISIS likes to claim responsibility for everything.
Yeah.
Let's put that right out there. They claim responsibility for everything. Yet most of the time, it's people that want to be ISIS, or it's people that want to make a name for themselves.
Okay.
And let's also be honest. The fact is that most of these people are not very smart.
Right.
Who wants to go and strap themselves up with a bomb and blow themselves up?
Yeah.
Right.
Not very smart.
Right. Well, thank you so much.
We appreciate
It's a pleasure
your
having you
insight.
back. Thank you for your insight.